I want to have another couple talk about this for a moment. Robert and Jeanette, would you come up here? I've heard both Robert and Jeanette tell this story, and I'm going to ask them to squeeze a very big story down into just a few minutes. Robert and Jeanette.
Okay, go. All right. This will be as long of a story as John and Esther's relationship. Love story, how they got together. But basically, Jeanette and I, we met. I was taking electrical at SAIT. Jeanette was taking hotel and restaurant management. We met at volleyball, fell in love, got married. There's the Coles Notes version. So, no, but after that, we got married, and you know, most people say the first year of your marriage is the hardest. You start living together, you start figuring each other out. For us, it was great because we didn't really see each other very often. Because she was hotel and restaurant management, which meant evenings and weekends. I'm working as an electrician during the days. So it's pretty much the hallway passing, hey honey, how's it going? See you later. That goes on, right? But in our second year of marriage, we adjusted Jeanette's schedule. We thought it would be best. And then we started seeing a lot more of each other and started trying to figure each other out. And that's when, yeah, definitely, that's where things started to learn each other and our personalities started to come out. And we could just tell that there's some things that we needed to work on. And that's what we started doing. We just started working on it in every which way we could. We tried this, we tried different devotionals that are supposed to bring us closer, and I think those devotionals just got us further apart at the end of the night. Okay, well, you got to find out this about this person, and they got to discuss, okay, you're stubborn, and I'm stubborn, and this is my button, and this is your button, and you got to protect my button, and I don't push your button, and then you're sitting there, you start fighting, okay, you're pushing my button, and then, it's just, yeah. And we went through all sorts of stuff like that. And, you know, it just got worse, and, you know, to be quite honest, if it wasn't for the grace of God, man, I don't even know if we'd be together today. And that's just telling me the truth of where it was at. Because we just got to that point where we just tried everything. We read every book we could, we tried everything. And I'll let Jeanette take the story from here.
Right, well, we got to the point where we were just, you know, we didn't know what to do. But, you know, we'd made a promise before God to stay together, so we were kind of just, you know, together, but fighting every day pretty much. It was a pretty hard time in our lives. It's not, I don't remember the exact sequence of events, but anyway, through this whole process, we started attending a church in Airdrie, and we met Paul and Kathleen Humphreys. They were attending our church at the time. And Paul really took Rob under his wing. He really, I guess he saw something in him. I'm not sure why, but we're sure thankful for it. I don't mean it like that, but yeah. So anyway, Paul got Rob to attend a stranger seminar at our church, and For me, I just, I couldn't take the time off work. Really, I probably could have if I really tried, but it just wasn't a priority. So anyway, Rob went through this seminar, and he's so excited when he was done it. He just kept telling me, you have to do this. It's so exciting, and I'm just like, yeah, sure. I've been a Christian, since I was like 4. Probably know it all, but soon after that seminar, things started changing in Rob that, it wasn't like a magic change or anything, but things just slowly started changing. Like he stopped focusing so much on me and what was wrong with me, and he was reading his Bible more often. He's sitting there highlighting, different passages in the Bible, and he's trying to get me involved in this too, right? But I was kind of stubborn at the time. So I think it was probably about a year before I actually went through, or before I actually got the time off work to go through the seminar. But I just remember it was like a 2x4 hit me in the forehead after going through that. I had no idea. Like, I had believed, and I had been a Christian since I was really young, but never truly understood. And but at that point, I had been a Christian for so long, I felt stupid asking these questions, like, really, why did Jesus really have to die, But, you know, I finally understood, and it was just, there's power in understanding, like everyone here says. Like, it's just, it's so true. And, yeah, and for us, you know, then finally we were on the same page, and we could start working together. And it was from that point forward that God just really started working really a miracle in our lives, in our marriage.
And the funny part is that after we took this study and we just started focusing on the Lord's Word, and I got excited. I'm like, I can do this. I can share the reason why I believe what I believe. But, you know, all these things, all these issues in our marriage, we can honestly say we don't know what happened to them. They just disappeared. And, you know, we tried everything. We tried this, we tried that. This issue, it's like a giant loop tape. You fix this and another one come up. And you fix that and this will come back. And, you know, but that just, it went away. It's not that everything went perfect after that. It's not that we were just all joyous walking in the fields and holding hands and skipping along. But, you know what? The issues weren't important anymore. And that's the thing. You know, it was what was important was serving the Lord. And just somehow, some way, the Lord just brought us back together. And that's what was important. You know what? If you would have told me at this time that, guess what? You guys are going to be involved in helping others' couples, others' relationships get back together and help them, I would have said, you're crazy. And what's happened now is I would say that we've had chances to teach Sunday school and youth groups and that kind of group settings, but the individual relationships that Jeanette and I are most involved with is other couples. And they're hurting relationships. And they come to us with issues. And they're doing the same thing, saying this and this and this and this and this, and they're pointing back and forth. And we just go right to the principles. You say, you know what, I can't fix your issues, but let's talk about some principles. Let's talk about some principles about who we are and how we're made. And let's go into that. And then we go through the studies together with these couples, and then that's where they get understanding. And then all of a sudden the issues just slowly fade away, just like that hymn that we sung this morning. The worries of this world go strangely dim as we fix our eyes upon Jesus. And I can honestly say that as we, you know, that triangle, all these analogies that we come up with, is just fix our eyes on Jesus. And that's the thing that really solved our marriage. And it's been a tool that we've been able to use for helping other marriages